weeks in a row where maybe you don't win with your best as you walk out? I mean, I know you'll say survive in advance, but you're getting tired of some of these close ones.
No. I think it's great to see our guys win like this. I think I'm very proud of our defense, proud of the special teams. It was really a lot of great performances. And when you play 9 conference games, and and then in your other game is Oregon, you have to bring it week in and week out. And we have a young team, and we have to learn that it's every single week you show up. And the defense did that today. I mean, they played really well, and it's hard to win in this conference. It's hard to win on the road. It's coming off of an emotional game, late game, 2 weeks in a row. Coming in here, 11 a.m. kick. I mean, it was going to be a challenge. We knew it, and certainly too many penalties on offense. Just shooting ourselves in the foot across the board. I thought the drive at the end was huge to go force a field goal to make it a 2-score game. And like you said, I mean, certainly we're going to watch it and think, boy, we could have won by 3 touchdowns or more if we cleaned some things up. But this is a good team. They're a good defense. We knew that coming in. I said that, and I believe it. So it's great to get wins on the road. Not easy to do.
Right next door, Bill Rabinowitz, Dispatch.
Heading into the last drive, you were something like 50 passes, 24 runs. Was that by design, or was it because the running game was struggling so much? And what do you say about the running game struggles?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll have to go back and look at it and see exactly what it was. I think we can do a better job with the runs. Right now we're not getting as much as we'd like on it. We'll go back and figure that out. But then it's also, when they blitz a lot, there's going to be an extra guy in the box, and that opens up opportunities for the pass game, which I thought we did a good job of. We got ourselves, out of whack with a couple penalties. We got the sack. We got just a few things in there that just were big plays that got us off schedule, which happened a little bit last week too. So it's just things we got to make sure that we're on top of. And, I think we're moving the ball. We're doing a good job that way. We're just not clean in some areas. But anytime we're talking about this after a 9-point win on the road, that's a good thing. We're playing really well on defense. Running the ball across the board, stopping the run against, again, a good team that took Michigan State to overtime. They had Team Up North beat. They played well against Oklahoma. I mean, this is a good quality team. So we knew that coming in, and we've got a lot of respect for these guys.
Clay Hall, WSYX.
A couple things. CJ's decision-making, did that concern you? And did you feel like, were you happy with the game you called?
Yeah. I mean, it's just, that's the way it goes. It's a fight every time you get out there. It's not going to be easy. I'm sure, he wishes that, he had some plays back. I wish I had some plays back, but that's when you compete, that's how it goes.
Nathan Barrett, Cleveland.com.
What is the situation with Garrett Wilson? How long do you expect to be about?
We'll see. I think it'll probably go to day-to-day starting, tomorrow, and hopefully we get him back for next week.
Right behind him, Rob Aller, Dispatch.
CJ has so many weapons. That said, would you like to see him run a little bit more, just to be able to be a little more creative on offense, or where do you stand on that whole?
I mean, I think when they present themselves, I guess, but I'll have to watch the film and see. I think he's made pretty good decisions. Up until this point, I thought, he forced a couple things in there, early on. But that's going to happen with a young quarterback, and we got to work through those things. But if there were times that maybe we can run the ball, we'll have to look at it on film and go from there. But I thought he competed, and he's out there as a young quarterback, and I guess this is an A start, and it's not easy. It's just not. I mean, when you play in November on the road against good teams like this, it's going to be a grind. It's going to be hard, and there's got to be a lot of learning lessons along the way. But he also did some really good things, threw some really good footballs, and made some good decisions. So all part of the process.
Over here to the right, Bill Landis, The Athletic.
Ryan, can you talk through the decision there to pass the ball on that last drive when CJ got the strip sack? And why you wanted to throw the ball in that situation as opposed to try to run some more clock? And on a drive where you guys have finally started getting chunk plays in the run game.
Are you talking about the last drive?
Yeah, when
we kicked the field goal?
Yes, when CJ fumbled to make it 2nd and 21 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Why
You mean after that?
No, why on that specific play did you opt?
Yeah, we just, we always, mix it up, and, we're going to run and pass and, whatever we feel like is the right call at that time. But, if we have a little bit more protection, there was something coming open there. I thought we had the right coverage, and we just didn't execute. So we got to do a better job there.
Right next door, Stephen Means, Cleveland.com.
Right after the Oregon game, when CJ threw 54 passes, you were pretty adamant that that's just too much of a workload on a quarterback. 54 passes today, do you have that similar mindset?
I think, again, if you're running the ball, it's probably not as many, but there was also some situations in there where I felt like we needed to push the ball down the field, and we were doing a decent job in the throw game. I mean, you look at what Jackson did, and that's where our big plays were coming from, then that's what you got to do. And there's going to be times where we have to, run the ball a little bit more. There's going to be times we have to throw the ball a little bit more, but we always want balance.
Patrick Murphy, 24/7 Sports.
Ryan, you just mentioned Jackson, he sets a program record with receptions today. Just his game and especially with Garrett out stepping up today.
Yeah, I thought he played well. I thought on the big play, it was one heck of a play and an amazing play by Chris Olave. The effort there was tremendous. And I think he was gritty. In the third quarter, he was kind of cramping up. He came out at one point. We had Chris in there in the slot. We had Julian on the outside, Marvin on the outside, so we were a little out of whack there for a little while, but then he kind of got himself to again, and he came back and kind of was working through. I think he was still kind of cramping on the field, so not only did he perform, he was gritty out there and worked through some things. He did a good job in the punt return game as well.
Over to the left, gentleman from Nebraska.
With the defense